Joosten burnt at Ver in Zeeland, AD 1560. It occurred in the year 1560 that at Ver, in Zeeland, there was apprehended a young brother named Joosten, a native of Goos, a small town in Zeeland, who was considerably versed in the Latin language. When he was a student of about 14 years, it happened that King Philip was in Zeeland, and that this Joosten was singing choral in church and the organ loft, as is customary in papistic churches. The king was so delighted with the lad's singing that he wanted to take him with him to Spain, on which account Joost kept himself concealed for 6 weeks, as he did not want to go away. Thus he afterwards became converted to the true faith, and consequently was baptized upon his faith, and thus led a Christian life. This the enemies of the truth could not endure, hence they apprehended him when he was 18 years old. He had to suffer many assaults, and divers times attempts were made to draw him from the faith. He disputed with 4 inquisitors concerning many articles of faith. They made strenuous efforts to draw him over to their religion. When they could not move him with such means, they tortured him dreadfully, especially with instruments called iron terlingen, which they thrust into his knees, so that they came out again at the ankles. But all this time he steadfastly endured with great patience, and faithfully kept the treasure which he had in an earthen vessel. Hence the children of Herod sentenced him to death by burning, which they executed on him on a Monday before Christmas. On his way to death he rejoiced greatly in the Lord, and sang yet as he was going into the hut of straw in which he was burnt, the last verse of the hymn composed by himself, which begins, O Lord, thou art forever in my thoughts. He also wrote a confession of faith of 5 sheets of paper, which, however, through the course of time has been lost.